guys, welcome back to the Youth Academy series here on FIFA 21. As ever, please drop the video a like if you enjoyed this series. We've been a little bit lacking on likes lately, so please do keep driving those thumbs up. It continues to help push the channel and the content to new people, as obviously at this stage of a save, the views are starting to dwindle a little bit, so help me keep the channel alive if you could, and drop a like rating on the video. I'm taking into account your feedback from the past episode as well. I have listed the other left back that we have on the loan list, and as such I've taken Lazovic off the loan list, and now Jose Eduardo Cristiano Evaristo is on the loan list. You guys reckon that he has potential to grow more, and I agree, that's probably the right thing to do, so thank you for that. I am still potentially looking to replace Mason on the left hand side. He's peaked at 75, you guys have noticed that, and I agree that it's not really going to go anywhere else, is he, Mason? So he's valued at £5.5 million, which isn't really much, but I'll add him to the transfer list and we'll see if we can get anything for him. We have some money on the transfer budget. I'm not going to need all of that in the wage budget, am I? Certainly. So there's some to be added to there, but I don't really have the finances at the moment to go and just straight out buy someone like Nibs or Niangbo as a replacement. There was a call to perhaps loan to buy Firmino Diaz. If Monaco would be open to that, I could equally do that for either of these two potential replacement wingers as well. My scouts are failing to find anyone at the minute, anyone else that is of first team quality, and that's a regen, or not a regen, but you know what I mean, a youth academy player. So for the time being, we're looking like we're going to have to do the business with what we've got at present till we can hopefully find some better defensive players a little bit later down the line. So we'll crack on today. We've West Brom to start. We've Derby midweek, which will sim, and then Southampton and Aston Villa before the end of the month. West Brom in 6th, so we could actually go above them if we win this, provided the goal difference isn't too astronomical, which it isn't, it's just 2. So if we win this by any amount, we will go at least above West Brom. So let's go and win it at the Hawthorns, shall we? Andrada in goal for West Brom. Furlong, Bashali, Martinez, Quarta and Catterback. Douglas Luiz holding with Marusic, Tyler Adams, Sam Field and Lucas Rodriguez, with Breel Donald and Bolo up top. A side that doesn't necessarily threaten by name, but obviously they're above us in the league and having a good season. Back to Breel Donald and Bolo. If their one striker has drifted wide, especially their one striker that has some aerial threat as well, then that's kind of fortuitous for us. Schutter should have won that. Actually, I think he did. He did. Corner. It looked like the West Brom man arrived and won that and just missed the target. Quarter was up for that. Hefte will chase after this. That's a wonderful ball. Oh my God, Douglas Luiz. If he can find a teammate here. Oh, he's hit the post. He went for goal. That was ill-advised. Mulholland out to Van der Voort. You can see Nagy on the overlap, but we're going to play Hefte in, and he's in behind, and Hefte buries it. Deadly finish from Hefte Grausescar. Wow. Really nicely done in that cam roll. That's what I want from him, should we decide to go to a one striker, one cam formation. Hefte driving forward from behind the front line and getting involved in the attacks. That's exactly what you want from a central attacking midfielder, and to have the finish on the end of it as well. Chef's kiss. Perfect. We lead by a goal to 0 at the Hawthorns, and that will move us up the table. Furlong gets caught in possession, and Tudor will race away with it, and Lucas Bull is available down the left. Now Bashali's no slouch, but he's certainly not going to be a match for Lucas Bull in a straight line, and it stood up really nicely, but Catterback at left back gets rid of it. Decent left back, Noah Catterback. We used him in the FTC Köln series last year on FIFA 20! Oh, and he was pretty solid for us, and Rodri Pumphrey scored his first goal for a little while from a corner in the last episode, but very nearly added to it immediately there. Tudor, I need a sharp turn. He's found it, and Hefte's there again. Hefte's on fire! But he's missed the target. Lifted it to Tyler Adams. And Bolo's been a little bit isolated throughout the course of this first half, and they haven't really utilised him as much as they potentially could. Sam Field will get this down the line, though, to Lucas Rodriguez. And there is Breel Donald and Bolo. But He can't really cause the keeper any problems whatsoever with that. That was very, very easy for Vermeulen, as has his job been throughout the course of this first half. We will go in at the break 1-0 up and hopefully improve that position come the end of the second 45. And Bolo is dangerous. Sam Field will force him out wide to Rodriguez. It was the obvious ball there. On the overlap, Noah Katterback. Oh, and he will squeeze it to Lucas Rodriguez. The ball roll is usually my nemesis, but on that occasion we were able to deal with it. You guys know how the ball roll normally kills me off when the AI use it. Let's try and utilise it ourselves, shall we? Oh, defender trying his best. If I can find the right pass. Oh, ball is in, and that should be 2, and it's not. Lucas, sort your life out! Honestly, what is going wrong with Lucas Ball's left foot recently? He's had so many chances like that he's not been able to put away. He's 90 rated now. My man, you're 90 rated with 83 finishing. You should be burying those every single time. That's not good enough. So unacceptable. We could be killing games off and he's just keeping the opposition in it by not finishing his chances. Oh, Holland. I'll go all the way through to Salem here. And then look at Van der Voort making the run. He's in behind. All right, come on, Van der Voort. Bury this, slot it home. Brilliant save by Andrada. We are having chance after chance now to end this, to completely put West Brom out of contention, and I can't get this second goal. It's just got the feel of a smash and grab from West Brom with regards getting themselves back in the game. They've made a couple of changes. I haven't made any yet. Katterback. Back to Rodriguez. Side to Andre Horta. Douglas Luiz, Horta, this is building. This feels like that one moment West Brom have been waiting for to get their equaliser. And there it is. Brill Donald and Bolo thwacks it into the net. Shot Bauer too much to the goalkeeper to deal with. And they do have their goal back. He ran one way, then stopped and ran the other. And it's just the early shots caught the keeper out. I couldn't get there. He couldn't get there. Oh! All the chances wasted at the other end. Mr. Lucas Ball. And Hefte with it. Was it Hefte? No, it was Van der Voort that raced through and had his shot saved at point blank range by Andrada. Oh, this is going to be a frustrating draw, isn't it? So frustrating, having had plenty of opportunities to win this game. We're going to end up only getting a point in a season where we're trying to get ourselves up towards the European spots to really mark proper progression for this side. We are doing better than last year, but not as well as I'd like to do. Douglas Luiz squeezing that towards the front line. Pumphrey will win the header. Maybe. Come on. Come on, Matthias. Keep the run going. Keep the run going. Keep the run going. Van der Voort. Matthias Gonzalez. Tudor. Salem. Ball. Ah! No! That was building so well! Come on, Rodri. Now is your time, my friend. Please. Please, Rodri. No, the keeper's going to get there. Knock this down quickly. 1-1. So close, yet so far from a big win that would have dramatically moved us up the table. It's very close. In and around the places just below the European spots. Fulham beat Manchester United. Wow. It's getting ourselves up into those European spots. That's proving to be the difficult thing to do at the moment. We're on 28 points. We're in 8th. We can be caught by Arsenal if they win by 3 goals or more, but we'll only be as low as 9th and still be on the same points tally. We're 7 points from the Champions League spots. 7 points. It's absolutely a recoverable gap. With Derby coming up next, we'll sim that because they're rock bottom of the table, and as far as I'm aware, they haven't won a game yet. Hadn't last time we checked. And then we'll go and play the other 2 games of the episode. Southampton and Aston Villa, I think it was. Derby actually have gotten themselves a win. Well done, boys. If they match their points tally, well, actually, they're on 5. This next game is actually the halfway point. So unless they win this, then if they match their points tally... no, they could draw it and then match their points tally. If they lose this, because the points tally for the record lowest points accumulation in the season is by Derby, and it's 11 points. They have 5. So if we can beat them here, then if they replicate the first half of the season again, then they will beat their own record low points tally. Of course, though, they get a 2-2 draw. We only sneak it with an 86th minute equaliser from Samar Salim. Lucas Bull getting the first goal. Typical. Absolutely typical. So what does that do for our league campaign? We're still only... Actually, other results have gone our way as well. We've been very fortunate. We may have dropped to 9th, but we're only 2 points off 6th. And that being West Brom. Oh, if only those chances from Bull or Van der Voort had gone in. Oh, it's unsettled, is he? Yoon Soo-yang. Well, tough. And you're not going to be any good either. Goodbye. Just nothing from the Youth Academy that's going to be worth anything now, unfortunately. Even if we find an absolute banger that is a banger for the Youth Academy, they're not going to be of any use to our first team. We are going to have to buy talent in now from other teams' Youth Academies that have grown into players that have grown the way that ours have. Right, Southampton away. They're not having the best of seasons, down in 17th. To St Mary's we go. Pavlenka in goal for Saints. Ramsey, Chapchet, Hoot and Maluso at the back. Salai or Shalai, Watts, Lamina and Josh Sims. Vlahovic and Neil Mopay up top. A flat 4-4-2 is how we used to play. Now's perhaps a test. Have we made the right decision to change the formation the way that we did? Or are we going to have to try that one striker formation to get the better of a 4-4-2? West Brom take the lead against Villa. That's big for them and for us with regards to the league table. Salim could be in here if I can find that fucking final ball that I keep mentioning. Van der Voort in. Salim is back here. I tried to pull it back to Salim. It went nowhere near him. Win this, please, Rodri. Vlahovic does well. Shalai. Nicely tackled Lazovic. And a fair challenge too. And play continues. Hefte. Salim. Tudor. Oh, he's not taken the touch. He's just let it roll off his foot. Salim's calling for it in the middle. Salim will be found. He's turned the defender. I'm trying to shoot and he won't. Someone shoot. Someone score a bloody goal. No, it's been for Salim. I think he might have been offside. Tudor with his 5-star weak foot misses the target. Nothing will click for me in front of goal. Gosh, this is infuriating. Flick that backwards. Sims has brought that down. Question whether that actually popped up and hit an arm, actually. But Vlahovic will turn. Jenkins with a nice tackle. Come on, then. Salim, keep that run going. Come on, Samar. Please be my saviour. Be my saviour. Samar Salim is my saviour. Barrow 1, Southampton 0. Finally, we've gotten ourselves in front of this game. As West Brom are winning, we know that they're one of the sides above us we want to catch. We have gotten ourselves in front as well. Our goal difference needs to be improved if we're to challenge with those above us. But to start off with, I just need the points. And we're just getting the points on the board now, provided we can see this one-goal lead through. And across to Vlahovic. Vlahovic again. Chapchet. Oh, that's a brilliant ball forward to Ramsey. Excellent ball forward to Ramsey. Jalai, nice tackle. Come on then. Nice touch by Hefte. Tudor's in. Chapchet can be quite quick at times, but hopefully he's not got his racing legs on today. Oh, Hefte hasn't got his passing boots on. Oh, but Samar Salim's got his shooting boots on. It was a scuffed finish. Really scruffy goal, but I will take scruffy. I'll take anything I can get at the minute to get these wins on the board. Samar Salim gives us a 2-0 advantage. Just wasn't a very good goal, was it? Oh, dearie me. Southampton will feel aggrieved that it's gone in quite such a poor fashion. But I just don't care. Hoot forward. Up we go. Well up, Hefte. Dominguez off the bench for them. Play that we used in a previous series this year and were actually pretty impressed with, to be fair. Here's Vlahovic. Oh, it's a really poor pass. That was the sort of thing that I was doing earlier on in today's episode. Hefte's changed the direction of his run there and he's got Chapchet on the back foot again. If I could just get the right pass. Tudor's left foot won't let me down. Will it? No, it fucking won't. Damian Tudor delivers once again. Maybe, it has been mentioned a few times by you guys, I put Salim at striker and have Tudor on the left of a front three sat behind the one man. But then what do I do with Lucas Bull? I don't want to put him up top or move him central. I don't know what to do, but Tudor's delivering again and that's all that matters. I'm spoilt. I've got too many high-rated players for the forward positions that I can't really seem to fit them all into the same team without making myself too vulnerable at the back. Shalloy on the left-hand side. Arsenal take the lead. No, they equalise against Liverpool. Arsenal dropping points could be good for us. Emi Buendia. Oof, good save by Vermaelen. Emi Buendia on the score sheet for the Gunners. But we're ensuring that no one's on the score sheet for the Saints. With a good save from Vermaelen. Doesn't keep too many clean sheets, but it's more my defending and the great attacking of the opposition than it is anything on his side. Again, trying to keep that clean sheet. I've made a change to the starting lineup. Not to the starting lineup. I've made a change to the playing team, and I've actually altered the formation as well to accommodate that, because I am actually lacking strikers at the club right now, just out and out STs. So I have switched to a... Oh god, they're building nicely. They're here. Jenkins in the way. I have switched. Oh, lost that header as well. Come on, let me get rid of the ball so I can concentrate on giving a piece of commentary rather than concentrating on defending the bloody goal. I've switched to a 4-2-3-1. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But there's not much time left in the game to see how well it works. Get rid of this, please, Vlahovic. Oh, there you go. So, I've switched to a 4-2-3-1, actually. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe dropping Hefte into centre mid, but Milic has come on for Tudor, who was knackered. So I had to change. I had no other strikers, so I had to change and drop the formation a little bit. And Matias Gonzalez came on for Van der Voort, who was also tired. Otherwise, he would have gone into that striking spot. But he too was flagging stamina-wise, because he can play at striker. But obviously, I utilise him out wide at the moment. Oh, dearie me, it's musical chairs in the team. Salem is in though, and Salem has a hat-trick. And we will get a hat-trick of points as well. All 3 for him, all 3 for us. 4 for Barrow all told. Win. And down to Milic. And there's the final whistle. That was very welcome. Very welcome indeed. Samar! Yes! 3 shots, 3 goals. Your boy's got himself, hopefully, the golden boots again for next season. Not that I'm showing favouritism at all, but Samar Salem is a number of yours, probably my favourite striker at the club as well. Cristiano Evaristo has had a loan offer for him, with an option to buy from Stade de Reims. I'm not looking to sell him, but if you'll loan him for a short-term loan, you can have him for the rest of the season. Then maybe we'll look to loan him again next year. We're up to 8th with that win. We're climbing the table. And our goal difference is getting better. It's up to +9 now. And only 4 points off 5th. Still 7th to 4th, but only 4 points off 5th. Aston Villa, Jan Sommer in goal for them. Not Emi Martinez anymore. Demiral and Lindelof at the back. John McGinn and Marcos Llorente. Sanson, Almada and El Ghazi sat behind Nicolas Gonzalez. They're a little bit stronger than the last time we played them, actually, I think. Even just that change in goal probably makes them difficult, or more difficult to beat. Live from Barrow Boy Lane. The chance to move yet further up the Premier League table, should we be able to get a win in this one as well. Valrosier into Sanson, McGinn, Gonzalez. This has excellently worked. And a wonderful Aston Villa goal. We trail by a 1-0, but sometimes there's not really much you can do against a side that just put together a very good move. And that was exactly that. And well, they moved it across from side to side, and that's what cut us open. So I'm trying to do the same here. Got a number of Aston Villa shirts back here, though, and I just quite simply don't have the time or space to find a teammate that had started to open up for us when Bull got in behind, but then there's just too many numbers tracking back and not enough teammates forward in available spaces for me to be able to get the ball to one of them to score the goal. Marcos Llorente drives that out wide, but we've picked it off nicely, and Van der Voort could get it back to Llorente. We're going to get fortunate. Tudor will play through Lucas Ball. Please, Lucas, for once, actually bloody score. Thank you, Mr. Ball. Oh, is faith in him restored? Not yet, but that's part of the way there. John McGinn looking for Nicolas Gonzalez again. I tried to jump in with Jenkins there, and I didn't get there. McGinn was dummy with a turn. Is he onside there? He was, and it's a superb stop by Vermaelen that denies Aston Villa the goal to go 2-1 in front. I genuinely thought they'd scored there when it opened up for them. What a stop by the goalkeeper. And Pumphrey is absolutely determined not to let that attacker through. Salem looking for Tudor. And if I can find the right ball, it was a big ask for me to try and do that first time with the positioning of Tudor. But it would have been a worldie if we had pulled it off. I had to try something. I wasn't going to do anything from the position I was in. Well, thanks to Vermeulen, it looks like we're going to go in at half-time at 1-1. Or maybe, if the referee just allows me the chance to complete this attack, we could go in 2-1 in front. Samar, please! Samar, yes! Barrow 2, Aston Villa 1. We have turned it round. To McGinn. They're looking to build at the beginning of this second half. That's a nice ball out to El Ghazi. And I think there was a hand involved there, but referees let play continue. I won't say no. Hefte to Tudor. Here's ball. Drop the shoulder. What have you got, Rosier? Can you deal with the pace of Lucas Ball? No, you can't. Can he finish? Ah. Lucas Ball might be back. I hope so. Because when he is on form, we win football matches. 3-1. McGinn, Ramsey, Gonzalez. Oh, it's a nice ball around the corner. And El Ghazi buries it. A little reverse pass just evaded the defender's legs. They've got themselves back in it here, Aston Villa. It's worked inside nicely. And just this little ball here, just behind the defender. It's worked well. Jenkins unlucky not to get a block on it. But Anwar El Ghazi pulls one back for Aston Villa. And this one, we need to avoid letting them do to me what I did to them by completely swinging it round. And it would be an even bigger swing from them because they'll have come from 2 goals down, whereas I only came from 1 goal down. Time to solidify defensively, one thinks. Or, you know, go up the other end and score another. Maybe. Oh, maybe still. Why would you head it? Use your bloody left foot. Oh, Jan Sommer with an easy save. 17 or 16 and a half to go. Whoop. Mulholland can't get to that. 3-2. El Ghazi's in behind. Or Nagy with a very important challenge. But he might have to make another, and he does make another as well. Oof, that's handy. Thank you for that, sir. Actually, he's off. Nagy, oh. Not that he gets the chance to touch the football again. Samar Salem, Lucas Bull is there. I do have the support out wide, but Froscher just not as far forward as I would have wanted him. Oh, but look at the space here for Van der Voort to get in. And I'll try and get it back on his left. Oh, brilliant save by Jan Sommer. That was the chance to kill the game off at 4-2. Through to Marcos Llorente, and Pumphrey stands tall. Going to go on a Harry Maguire-esque run from centre-back and then rather quickly get rid of the ball. Tudor over the top for Ball, who's on a hat-trick. Could we have back-to-back hat-tricks today? Probably not, but can we find... Whoa! Samar Salem at the back post. What? Handball, maybe? Oh, Tudor was literally about to ping that, for all it was worth, towards the back of the net. Jenkins off, Vidal Pereira on, but seconds to go between us. And, well, a nervy, but in the end, probably deserved 3-2 win against Aston Villa. They had a lot of the ball in spells, but thankfully, Lucas Ball fired on this occasion. If he'd have replicated the West Brom form, we'd have lost that game by 2-1. When Lucas Ball plays well, we win games. When he doesn't play well, it's a lot more difficult. He is the talisman of the club. He's our 90 rated player. Been with us since before we arrived, effectively. Been at the club since before we arrived because, of course, he was already in the youth setup when we got here. A transfer bid for Vermeulen, which we will reject. Thank you very much. And they've come up with a 2-year loan bid. Stade de Reims. I was kind of hoping... Oh, no, that's... I thought I asked for a short one. Oh, well. 2 players have left on transfers. Lazovic wants to play in the next game. To be fair, he will play in this FA Cup game against Parnassus. How much money have I got then heading into this next? £15 million is not a lot, really. It's not a lot. There's not many options here. Oh, hello. See, he's 83 rated. He's very expensive. He's 83 rated, but technically, it's terrible for a defender. 68 stand tackle, 74 slide tackle. He's a winger, isn't he? Let's be honest. I'll leave him there. Nakai we don't want. Mariba, Alex Bainer, Is there any other... There aren't really any other Youth Academy players in here, are they? Raheem and Nyangbo would be an option. This guy would be great. I'm not sure I've got the finances to be able to get those deals done at the moment, though. I am going to look to sell Mason, and I am quite keen on potentially trying to bring Ryan Nibbs back to England. It's going to be slightly cheaper. And to be fair, it does say it says we might be able to offer between 25.5 to 25.5, so I could get him for about valuation. So maybe Nibbs is a player that we could genuinely get to come to the club, which would be an improvement. I'm keen on that. I'll try loan to buy the Brazilian as well, but I think for now, selling Mason and replacing him is probably the right move. That's going to do us for today's episode, though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As ever, please do drop the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more if you aren't already. Barnsley in the FA Cup, West Brom, Liverpool, Derby, and Tottenham. Probably guess which games I'm going to be playing in the next month, can't you? Right then, I will see you either tonight, actually, on stream, playing some Football Manager, or tomorrow for the January transfer window. Bye-bye.